Hello everyone, welcome back to Mama's Orchids. I have a dendrobium in full bloom that I would like to feature on this video. Name of the orchid is a tag, Dendrobium Fairy Moon Sweetie. And it is in full bloom. I can't take credit for the bloom, just purchased it recently last week. And just fully opened. And here's the parentage I found on the internet. Is now I found the fairy moon, the Dendrobium fairy moon, and then found this one, Artemis. I'm assuming this is Sweetie, and that's Artemis. So here's the parentage. Lots of crosses, but basically it's all Nobiles that require the same treatments. Dry winter rest. And as you can see in this particular one, it did not drop all its leaves before coming into bud. As you see, this cane is full of bud, but still leaves. So I would call this maybe semi-deciduous, not sure. But you can't really let the leaves dropping or turning yellow to tell you when to stop watering. I think safest thing to do is stop watering in November, sometime after Thanksgiving right away, and then stop feeding, or slow down on the watering. Don't stop watering. I think slow down on the watering gradually so it doesn't come into shock, and then drastically slow down even more, I guess, from experience, just into December, and maybe let the king tell you if it's too shriveled. Maybe give it some mist, and as soon as you see buds, you need to support the buds by giving it nutrients and water. Immediately start watering when you see new either buds, or it could be keikis, but either way you have to support that growth with some water and some a little bit of light fertilizer. But this dendrobium is a beautiful one. It has a scent. It's slightly melony, smells like a melon, and sweet, smell like a fruit. Now from this distance it looks like it's two different orchids because of the more pronounced pink or fuchsia edges on a couple of the canes, and yet on this younger cane we have more of a solid color, but if you look carefully there's a bit of pink on there, just not as pronounced. So it's a fairly healthy orchid. I need to repot it, but I want to do it after it blooms, and need to repot it and put these area roots into media so that it can stay alive. Otherwise I would have to mist very often to keep the area roots alive. But it looks in great shape. I did treat it with Concent 20 on the first or second day that it was home. And here's a new cane. Here's a new cane right there. Can't wait. Now, so what's nice about this one is you don't have to wait for all the blooms to drop for a new cane to come out. So it's doing double duty in work. It's putting out, using a lot of energy to display this bloom as well as grow this cane, to grow these two canes. So right now it really needs fertilizer, and it needs lots of water to keep up all this work. Let me get a close-up right here. So there's a little bit of green tint to it early on, but as these older ones have been open a little longer, it becomes more yellow. It's a beautiful orchid. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Have a good day.